Konnichiwa Nakama, I'm your host, Lopem23. You're joining me for Chapters Interactive Stories Hide and Seek, Chapter 10. You hit your head and passed out from on the front lawn of the Harmons. Your last memory was Miss Harmon telling you Caleb is dead, and Mr. Harmon wants to kill you. Needless to say, you are not looking forward to waking up. But when you do, you don't find yourself on the front lawn of the mansion. How did I end up in the abandoned house? Jasper's standing over you, happy to see your eyes open. Is this more of a dream? Jasper? Jasper runs to you, excited, and screams towards the doorway. Violet, she's okay! Jasper helps you to your feet. We were so worried. We thought we lost you. But here you are, thank goodness. I'm so glad to see you. I didn't know what was going on. I was lost in some nightmare from the night my parents were murdered. You never told me about your parents. Yeah, they were murdered, and I could never remember all the details from the night because I blocked them out. But Miss Harmon told me her husband killed my brother. I'm sorry about your brother. We thought you might be in danger, and I'm so glad you made it out alive. We were so scared, we thought Mr. Harmon did something to you. Well, I'm here now, thanks to you guys. We're friends now. You can always count on us. How did I get back here? I carried you back. How did you know to get me? It was Violet. She told me that you were in trouble, so I went to find you. How did she know? Just then, Violet enters the room. What do you know? How do you know these things? Emily. Because she's a ghost too? My little brother is dead. I want to know the truth. Emily, she's gonna tell you everything. Jasper, can you give us some time? Just wait outside. Jasper nods and leaves you alone with Violet. Violet stands there, not sure what to say. Violet, tell me what happened to my brother. Who are the ghosts I keep seeing? Those are the ghosts of people who were killed prematurely by a vicious killer. Who? You know that answer. Mr. Harmon? Yes. He killed them all, and now they roam the area, never able to stray from Mr. Harmon. But he killed my parents. I haven't seen them here. They're here. They've just been avoiding you because they don't want to scare you. How do you know all this? I have special powers, but I think it's best if I just show you. Do you trust me? No, I don't. You've been lying to me since the first day I met you. I promise I won't lie to you anymore, but you should know this. It's the only way I can save you. You walk over to her. She reaches out her hands. Hold my hands. She grabs onto your hands. Now close your eyes. When you close your eyes, you feel the ground shaking, and when you open your eyes... What the hell? So, okay, this isn't creepy at all. You're standing in a strange room, surrounded by artwork. Yeah, the eyes are moving, the eyes for Caleb pictures glowing, everything. All these paintings are so beautiful. No, they're not. No. Where are we? Violet didn't respond. She just walked away. One painting catches your eye. The middle-aged woman in the painting looks very familiar. Mom? Is that your portrait? Violet approaches you with a magnifying glass in her hand. Did you paint all these? No. My dad painted all of them. Violet, where are we? You don't recognize? No. Well, your body is right where we left it, but our souls have moved somewhere different. This is the place you've lived for the past few months. The Harmon's mansion? Yes. But I've never seen this before. That's because you're not allowed here. Wait, is this the 4th floor that we're not allowed on? Okay, can we stop for just a moment and really look at the occult symbol on the floor, the ram's head on the floor with a candle, crow's feather, the teddy bear that looks out of the Freddy's nightmare crap, the really ghoulish, I don't know what to call that, the painting of your brother. I mean, can we just, I'm just lost for words. Yes. Then Mr. Harmon painted all these, but I thought said your dad... I didn't know why it took me so long to figure it out. Mr. Harmon is your father? Yes. You're the little girl I used to play with. Yes. I'm surprised you forgot my name and you forgot me. I'm sorry, it was a long time ago. What happened? Did you run away? My dad had a deep obsession with art. He preferred his art to... She waves the magnifying glass in front of the painting of your mother. Underneath the magnifying glass, you see real eyeballs on the painting. He preferred his art to be alive. You recognize this painting, don't you? Is it her? Is that my mom's eyes? Yes, that's really them. Your parents knew that my father was crazy, so they stopped by, and we stopped hanging out. Stop coming by, excuse me. Why didn't you tell me when you first saw me? You weren't ready for the truth. I wasn't ready to know that your dad was a psycho? You weren't ready to know that I was dead. You're dead? He kills people and uses their bodies to create his paintings and capture their souls. It gives him power. He wants to kill you so he can become more powerful too. But all of our souls are stuck here to give him eternal life, and us eternal damnation and torture. So all these paintings are someone that Mr. Harmon has murdered? Who is that guy then? What about this painting? It looks like a small child. Emily, don't look at that. Wait. Is that my brother? He painted my brother and killed him and put pieces of my brother in that painting? Violet can't even look me in the eyes. That is Caleb. But you can help us, Emily. You have to. Help you what? He murdered my brother. What can I help with now? You can help us escape. Maybe not with our lives, but with our souls. And we can save your brother and your parents' souls, so they can escape. He killed my whole family. Every single one of them, murdered in cold blood for these disgusting paintings. Wow. Okay, so this, on scales of visual novels that I've ever read, is right below the letter now. This beats all the hell out of choices. I want to help you. I'm not sure what I can do, but if it saves you and my family, I'm in. Thank you, Emily. You have no idea. I've been tortured for 2 years. Some of the other souls have been tortured for much longer. That's why they're so disfigured. I just want to get as far away as possible. Emily, if you don't leave, then I'll be tortured for as long as Mr. Harmon is alive. Then you should have been honest since the beginning. Then maybe Caleb would still be alive, and I blame you for his death. But Caleb will be tortured as well. Suddenly the painting of your mother starts shaking and rumbling. Could you go back to being the normal woman we know you are? Emily, quick. Grab my hands and close your eyes. You grab Violet's hands and close your eyes. Suddenly the ground shakes as the creature gets within arm's reach of you. You open your eyes and you're back in the abandoned house. Emily, we don't have much time. Are we safe now? No. It's only a matter of time. It will follow us. Was that my mom? No. It was something else, and it's gonna follow us here. It wants you. Will you help us? Yes. There's a box that my dad keeps hidden somewhere on the 4th floor. You have to find it and bring it back to me. Then I can end this curse. Jasper runs into the room. Good, you guys are back. Yeah, we brought the creeper with us. What's a creeper? You don't want to know. Has Jasper been killed too? Or is he just a kid from some other place? Because he doesn't look dead. He actually looks like his color. Take Emily to the mansion so she can get the box. Suddenly the walls start moving in the shape of a creature that materializes out of the wall and starts crawling towards you. Run. Jasper will explain on the way. Jasper and you start running away from the creepy, crawling creature that's stalking you. It gets closer as you run down the stairs. It lunges at you, then Violet suddenly strikes it with a broken broomstick. That does not look like her mother, never mind. It's an inhumanly sound that sends chills down your spine. Run. Jasper grabs you and pulls you out the door, and you both run towards the mansion. You make it about halfway between the house and the mansion, where Jasper slows down and bends over. He's panting hard, and so are you. I haven't had to run that hard in a long time. I think we're not being chased anymore. They can't leave the house either. Or at least I hope not. I've never seen the other ghosts. How can you see them? You can see Violet? Yeah, but I can't see them all. I'm going insane, aren't I? No, I used to think that too. Mr. Harmon is insane. He has killed Violet and her mother. He killed Miss Harmon? Yeah. He beat her with a rock in the garden in the middle of the night. Oh! Oh! So that's who he beat with a rock. That makes sense now. I saw that. You couldn't have. It happened years before you got there. Yeah, but everything with a strong enough energy leaves an impression. So it's kind of like a... Oh man, could I explain this to you folks? It's kind of like a hiccup that happens throughout time and space. Yeah, it's deep, isn't it? I had a vision of it. See, that's what I'm talking about. You're special. Maybe you really can help Violet in the curse. How did Mr. Harmon get like that? Wait. Yeah, I need to know. I don't want to know. All you need to know is that Mr. Harmon also killed his parents and pretty much everyone he came in contact with. So that was the guy in the painting. Except you. But he's trying to? We won't let that happen. I won't let anything bad happen to you. Apparently Violet told me that Mr. Harmon killed her over time. He would drug her at night. She'd wake up missing hair, then body parts, and everything. He was sacrificing her to a book to give him power. What's this box we have to find? Violet thinks it's the answer. Mr. Harmon told her that it contains ashes from all of his victims. She thinks that if she releases the ashes, then she can release the souls. Yes. Okay, I'm in, but we need to plan to get to the 4th floor. I know. We'll climb up on the side of the house, we'll get some weapons and fight our way in. We'll sneak in the back door. Okay, providing Jasper is real, which I learned within the past couple days not to count on friends. So we have a choice to fight our way in, which depends on what weapons we can get our hands on. I don't think sticks and stones are really going to cut it, especially when you're a little girl versus a man like that quote-unquote has power from the occult bullshit. We'll sneak in the back door. We'll climb up the side of the house. How do you surmise we climb up the side of the house? I want to answer this right. Were there vines and shit? Like, things that could support her actual weight, and Jasper's, apparently. Because the weapons and fight our way in is stupid. We'll sneak in the back door. Well, it depends. Well, he's always working in the 4th floor, isn't he? Rarely does he come down. So we could actually barge right into him. We'll sneak in the back door. Oh, I guess I was right. I got a diamond. They don't know you, so you come to the front door and pretend you're raising money for a class field trip. I'll hide out back and sneak in while you distract them. I have a better idea. We'll knock on the front door. Now I think you're insane, Jasper. I scouted the place while you were with Violet in your dream world. Mr. Harmon went off to the grocery store to stock up. That usually takes him a few hours, but how do you know he's not back yet? Easy. His car isn't in the garage, and you can see from here. But what if Miss Harmon doesn't let us in? She loves you like a daughter, right? Yeah, I guess so. She wants the best for you. Just tell her you waited for Mr. Harmon to leave and you need clothes. Okay, but if it doesn't work, you realize we're both going to get killed. That's what I'm afraid of. You both take a deep breath as you walk towards the house. All the ghosts that have been tortured over the years, including your family, their freedom rests in your hands. And if you fail, you will be killed and tortured for an eternity right alongside them. Will you be able to save your family from Mr. Harmon? Find out in the next chapter. Okay, so like I said, I mean, I love scary stuff. It's hard for me to get scared, and so I really have enjoyed this book so far. So I hope you're all looking forward to it. I'm probably gonna finish it sometime within the next day or so. I was thinking about working on Prince with Benefits and the other 3 books as well, but I'm having to catch up on those real quick because of the app issues that finally they fixed. So I'm going to be working specifically on this and the other 3, or other 2. Hades and then his. I'm going to work on just a little for shits and giggles to lighten the mood for folks who aren't all about the scary stories. We're close to ending on this one, so that's a good thing. So if y'all did enjoy, hit that share button or subscribe. You don't want to miss out on other great content. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, or if you want to ever support my channel, there's a couple links down in the description below. And then also, I guess I will catch you all in the next video. Peace till then, and have a happy Halloween.